when you have a lot of knowledge on a subject, a good thing to do is share it with other people. Because I have a lot of knowledge regarding Electro Giant decks, I'm going to share that with people. And by people, I mean you, Tyler. Alright, let's get into the games. So, I'm going to teach you how to play Electro Giant. If you already know how to play Electro Giant, I'm going to teach you how to get better at Electro Giant. Let's do it. Alright. So, you don't want to go, like... Usually, bowler in the back is not a good play. Most cards in the back is not a good play. You have to see what your opponent has. Likely, this is some kind of bait. Never mind, it's not some kind of bait, because he's playing Witch. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what this deck is, which is a very important part, by the way, of Electro Giant. Figuring out what your opponent's playing. You have to know that. And also, Witch... Electro Giant is a very good counter to Witch, so in case you ever see that, I mean, just go for it. Right? There's no harm in that. So... And often what happens is you just have a situation where your Electro Giant just gets on tower, and you just have to wait. I mean, you could go for something like a Lightning on the Tesla if you want, but that's not really a good use of Elixir. It's good to have a lot of Elixir in store. Like, in case your opponent, you know, plays a Hog Rider like they just did. Realistically, I could have Bar Barreled there as well, but I think what I'm going to do here is go with a Baby Dragon. There's no reason not to. Could even Tornado this if I wanted to be aggressive, because we know he just plays Wind Condition. We can still get the Dark Goblin kill anyways, and get damage on tower. And now, because he doesn't have Goblin, Dark Goblin, or the other thing in Cycle, we're going to go with the cards in the back, because we know we don't need it at the moment. I don't know if he has Tesla in Cycle. If he does, I should go with an E-Giant, but I don't. So we're just going to go with a Bowler. Good counter to Witch. I don't know why, but every time I'm talking, I feel a pain, like, right here. I don't know if that's bad or if I should get that checked out or something, but I'm just feeling that, and it's weird. I think I actually am going to go with an E-Giant here. I'm just kind of using, I guess, the Bowler to... Yeah, now we go for a Lightning. Do we? I actually think no, because we have the other towers on. It wouldn't be worth it. We are going to go with this, though, because the Valkyrie, he doesn't really have any air defense nearby. We can just go for that. No consequences. Could Tornado, but I'm going to save my Tornado for his Hog Rider, so I can activate King. Cycle Bar Barrel. Then Bowler in the back. Could Lightning this, but I think I'm just going to go with a E-Giant anyways. Okay. Bowler should handle 2 of those, right? No, only 1. Alright, now place your Tesla. I actually don't know how to defend Evo Valk. Well, that is not how. Okay, now we Lightning. Because his tower is really close to dead. Easy Bar Barrel. And that counters this. Oh, his Dark Goblin's actually still alive. Good on him for keeping that alive somehow. But nothing a Baby Dragon can't fix. So yeah, just always have your defenses and counter for, or your defenses and cycle for stuff like, you know, for stuff like their win conditions, Hog Rider, Goblin Barrel, whatever. Just, you don't have to go, like, too aggressive. You can usually just play other cards in Electro Giant at the bridge when you have a big push going. We'll get some more in the second game, and my neck still feels weird. I don't know if I should do something about that. Yeah, I think we have the same starting hand as last game. In that case, we want a guards. Good. Our opponent says good luck. I think my dog's outside, so I'm gonna let him in real quick. Alright, he's got Furnace. I usually just Lightning Furnaces when they play them, so I'm just gonna go for that. Because he's usually when that happens, they're playing something like Graveyard. I think this is Graveyard, I'm not sure. It's not Graveyard, unfortunately. I'm gonna Bowler in the back here. I don't exactly know how to deal with P.E.K.K.A. What could I go with? Okay, that's perfect, because what's going to happen, he's going to lock onto the Bowler, and I'm going to lock on that. Perfect, and then I go with this. Okay, that's bad. That Goblin Barrel is getting a lot of damage. Yeah. I didn't know he had it, so that's really bad. I mean, here's the thing, though. My Bar Barrel is not going to kill, because it's under-leveled. Okay, we're just letting that get damage. We need to save up for a push. Here's the problem, though. We really can't go for a push because he has P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A is just going to annihilate everything. You're just gonna P.E.K.K.A in the back, or P.E.K.K.A against my Electro Giant, right? There's nothing I can do about that. If this other Fire Spirit hits my tower, I'm gonna be really mad. Hate that. Yep, and now I lose. So usually when you place against P.E.K.K.A, when you play against P.E.K.K.A with this deck, what you should do is crash out and swear at the other player. I would love to do that. Honestly, I would genuinely love to do that. But unfortunately, I can't. Alright, we're gonna do that so that our bowler gets a little bit of chip. But this game is over just because he has a single card in his deck that counters my entire win condition and costs the same elixir and has no downside. And then becomes a win condition, by the way, when it's done dealing with my win condition. So it's like 2 cards in 1 for the 7 elixir. 2 OP cards in 1, by the way. So yeah, if you can't tell, not a good matchup. P.E.K.K.A into Electro Giant is not a good matchup. We did successfully kite that. I will say, I didn't expect that. So if we could actually use a lightning on this, we could maybe take his tower. Hold on. Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. We might still have a game here. Because I mean, look at our dudes going on the king tower. Oh, never mind. Never mind, Boss Bandit. Sorry, I forgot about the broken card that he has. I mean, that's just a matchup thing. I don't know what else to say. And he's toxic at me. Because, yeah, I beat this guy when I had a 100-0 matchup. I'm so much better than him. I don't know. I don't know why people do that. I mean, against literally any other matchup, you're fine. This is the worst starting hand ever, by the way. Literal garbage starting hand. I'm going to do nothing with it. Okay, there we go. We'll go with this. I don't think we need both cards, so we're going to send one to the other lane, just in case. Okay. Good push by him. I don't know what deck this is. I should have activated King Tower, actually. The good news, though, is that his tank killer is Mighty Miner, which means that we have the 100-0 matchup this time, which means that I'm not going to be toxic because I have the easy matchup. Alright, this is a King Tower activation right here. If I've ever seen it. Nice, we don't even get any hits either. Alright. So we're on offense here. I don't know exactly what he has for defense against me. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't count because it's not. It's just not a counter. I'm going to save up for lightning. Oh, absolutely. Unfortunately, I do think the lightning is going to miss the firecracker. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. So we just take his tower? No, because those skeletons just put in work. Okay. We're winning by quite a bit, though. Because here's the thing. In situations like... Okay, we're just going to guards here. Hold on. Then that. Good job, you put my guards onto the thing that's going to do damage. That was a great ability. It was not a great ability. In matchups like these, where really the only thing your opponent has is like Tesla or whatever, it's good to just put your Electro Giant in the back and save up for lightning. Because that's really what you need to hard counter him. Because this is a very easy matchup. I should not... If I lose this, then you should click off this video right now and just like unsubscribe and everything, because this is basically a 100-0 matchup. This is what the P.E.K.K.A player... This is as easy as the match the P.E.K.K.A player had against me last game. I should not be losing this in like 100 years. Is he gonna ability to the other side, or is he just gonna like stay there and give me... Alright, he doesn't know how to play the game. We'll do this. I mean, where's your Tesla? Okay, there it is. I'm just gonna lightning it. And I got your firecracker as well, by the way. So you just lose. Like, I don't even know how to give you tips. This is just not a winnable matchup. I feel bad for this guy. Matchmaking screwed him over. But I guess this is revenge for matchmaking screwing me over last game. I don't know. I mean, there you go. That's E-Giant. Spam E-Giant in the back, place a support card, and then lightning their building. That's really all you need in most games. And then have the guards in Goblin Cage for defense, and the bowler as well. But that's really all you need. One more game. We'll go for one more game just to show you. Hopefully we get an interesting matchup here that's not P.E.K.K.A. And by that, I mean like not a good matchup for me, so that I actually get to teach you how to play the game well. Okay. Goblin, this could be P.E.K.K.A. Bridge spam, which would not be fun for me. But we'll see what else he does. Okay, it's P.E.K.K.A. Bridge spam. So we lost again. I don't even know if it is possible to win against a P.E.K.K.A. matchup like this, but we will obviously try. And we will not stop until we win. I don't even know. Can I? Is this a good idea? Because he's just going to go P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge if I do. I don't know what else I'm going to play. I think I'm going to go for this. Oh, perfect. That's perfect. Bowler at the bridge. We got to get as much damage as we can. No, that's a really good Electro Wizard. That's actually a really good Electro Wizard. I want a Tornado, but I think it's a terrible play. I'm so dead. We'll go for this to like kite stuff. Okay, I have to defend the P.E.K.K.A. Here's the problem: the P.E.K.K.A. one-shots that, so I lose. I lose both towers. Yep. We're skipping this game and going to the next one, so I can show an actually winnable game. All right, last game that I actually have a chance of winning, so I can like give you advice on. Another funny thing that by the way happened: the P.E.K.K.A. player who I just lost to used the same emote as BM. As the P.E.K.K.A. player that I lost to earlier in this video. It's almost like they have like one collective brain cell that they use to play the game. That's probably just how P.E.K.K.A. players operate, if I'm being honest. This is probably, okay, this is Lava Hound, which is not good because I don't have very many good air defense cards. So I think we're just going to E-Giant in the back. We're going to take a bit of damage from this Mega Mint. No, we're not, just the Skeleton Dragon, but I don't care. Because he has like no defense for this. Another good matchup. The hard part is going to be defending. I'm excited to show you how to defend Lava Hound with this deck. It's interesting. Okay, it's... Alright. Well, I don't have any of my air cards active right now. So we're just going to go with, like, this. Can I Tornado this into King Tower? I don't even know. I can. That's good. That's very good. Good to have King Tower active against Balloon. I don't know what happened on the right side, but apparently it got a lot of tower damage. Okay, we're not going to use our Baby Dragon here because our Baby Dragons are only air defense. So we have to save that. So we are going to be tanking this. That's a terrible idea. Why did I do that? I don't know. Gonna be honest, that was not good. I don't think you should tank that damage. Alright. We're going to go for an E-Giant in the back. Honestly, probably should have put it at the right bridge. But whatever. We gotta figure out how to defend this Balloon, though. What we're gonna go for. I think Goblin Cage. We might have to do the same thing we did before with Goblin Cage and then Tornado to King. Okay, we're gonna have to Tornado this back. Okay, that was not good. But his tower is only at 54, so we're going to be going for the 2-crown game here. It's exciting. Not exciting when your opponent spams Evo Barbs at the bridge, but that's fine. Okay. We're going to go for this. Alright, apparently the Balloon does not want to play like that. Okay, that was terrible on his part. We're gonna go for this in the back. Oh, perfect lightning value. Can I cycle in time? Nice. Smart move for him to go for that. We're gonna go for this to tank. And get another Evo Baby Dragon. Alright. Why is the Baby Dragon not targeting that Balloon? Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're winning this game purely because we just don't have like enough stuff. Alright, we're gonna go for this to tank. Then I guess guards at the bridge, right? Like we have to go in now. I don't think we have another choice, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. So if you can't defend, just go in until they die. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey, that rhymed.